Good afternoon, everybody. Today we meet with another lesson plan for first year. The lesson is Say It in Writing. In the course book, it talks about the advantages and disadvantages of internet. I haven't dealt with that. I've dealt with advantages and disadvantages of using Facebook. Because before, in the listening and speaking, I have taught learners how to create a Facebook account, so I thought I would complete with working with Facebook. So I have dealt with the advantages and drawbacks of Facebook. Here at the top you see that I have written the theme. In my lesson plan I have written the theme, which is intercultural exchanges, the unit getting through, the sequence, which is listening and speaking, competencies, interacting, interpreting and producing, the source, it's at the crossroads, the functions, which is expressing a point of view or arguing for and against. The aim of this lesson is to reinvest what they have learned in the previous tasks in terms of functions and related language forms in order to produce an argumentative paragraph defending, in fact it should be an essay, not a paragraph, defending a point of view about advantages and disadvantages of social media. Facebook here. So as usual, I have divided my lesson plan, my table for the lesson of plan into 5 columns. The first one is timing, the second one is stages, rationale, that one you could delete it, and the last one is procedure. Sometimes procedure I divide it into teacher's tasks, then learner's performance. Today it's one section, it's procedure. The first stage is pre-writing. What is the rationale behind it? It's to activate learners' prior knowledge, to brainstorm the topic and jot down any ideas relevant to the topic. Here the teacher interacts orally with learners to elicit ideas related to the topic. The teacher, what do you think about the use of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Which one do you use more frequently? Most of learners are using Facebook, as they confirm so. The teacher brainstorms the topic with the students and writes notes on the board. Is Facebook useful or not? Why? Learners respond to the teacher. Some learners will state that Facebook is useful and has got a lot of advantages, while others will assert that it has got also drawbacks. So the teacher can asks learners to give other reasons, to explain, to justify. So learners give different answers and ideas. Then we organize them in that table. Here we have got the advantages of Facebook and here the drawbacks of Facebook. So this could be different depending on the ideas your students have given you. Then so it's better that learners copy that table on their copybooks, because they will use the ideas in it later in writing. Now the teacher encourages learners to list the reasons why they think that Facebook is useful or not by giving the following transitional sentence. I think that Facebook is a useful invention. Let me explain, or say there are several reasons for this. Here are some. First, and he lists the reasons. That one is the pre-writing stage. Now we move to the writing stage. It's while writing stage. The first one is the drafting stage. to create the rationale is to create an initial composition which focuses on content only. Here are some other ways of giving an opinion, point of view. Here the teacher tells learners the ways that we can give our opinion, our point of view. I believe that, in my opinion, to my mind, as far as I'm concerned, if you ask me, so different ways so that they can use one of them when they draft. The teacher discusses the reasons with his or her students. The teacher asks learners to form groups and write their first draft concentrating on content. Of course, that was before the COVID-19 crisis. So now I think we shouldn't use groups. We shouldn't form groups in classroom. Each student should write alone. We move to the next stage in the while writing stage, which is the revising stage. The rationale is to evaluate their paragraphs and improve their drafts. The teacher asks learners to read their drafts and correct errors in grammar and mechanics. Well, mechanics, it means punctuation, form, connectors, etc. It can help also capitalization. It can help learners identify their mistakes. The last stage in writing, the writing lesson, it's post-writing, which is the publishing stage. To share the rationale, to share their texts with peers. Learners either read out loud with their texts, or they may choose, or the teacher may choose a text. He may choose a paragraph written by a student to be corrected collaboratively. The corrected one to be kept, or students may choose the best one to be written on their copybooks. This is one suggestion. Sometimes I just correct for each group their paragraphs, and then I ask them to write them on their copybooks. Or other times I ask groups to exchange their drafts, then correct for each other. That's it. So this is the lesson of Say It in Writing, which is page 19. Don't forget to like the video and to comment, so that to YouTube, because YouTube's system suggests videos which have more likes or dislikes, it depends, and more comments. So up to you to like or dislike. Please comment, and see you in another lesson plan. Goodbye.